Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to connect to multiple Azure SQL databases using Databricks. Here the requirement is clear. Uh, One thing here it is I want to connect multiple SQL servers and um, get the output of CPU utilization CPU utilization and insert into one Azure SQL database. This is the requirement. Okay. Now, here, the CPU utilization for all the databases you can get from this DMV. Like sys.resource.stat. This command, this DMV is going to run only on the master database. If I execute that, you will get this error. Now I am going to switch to the master. Now if I click execute, see I am getting what is the utilization all these days, and you can get that. Okay. Now if you now you can use start where command as well. So this is the from the day current day onwards, last 7 days back data you are getting this one. Okay. Now, sir, now using this command, using the same result, I need to create one table on the test database. In my case, it can be in test in your database, wherever you want to store the data, you have to create it. Now go to test database and create the table so that I require what are the columns that I want required so that I can insert those column data into Azure SQL resource database stat in the test database. I'm getting all this data from this DMV only. Okay, so this is done. Now the problem is how we need to authenticate. Okay, so now I need to connect to multiple databases. Sorry, I need to connect to the multiple Azure SQL servers, and I need to execute one command, that too on the master. I need to get the database into one database. Here to show the demo, I am trying to use testing 0 and 20, testing 20 scene server, testing 28 and testing 27. I am having three servers, but there is no server such like testing 28. This is a dummy server. Okay. Now just for use cases, how if any, if for example, if I get any error, it should not stop here itself. It should go forward. For that purpose, I have created. Now if I go here, click 26 is there, 27 is there. Okay, there is no server called 28. Okay, now this is the destination database 27. Now okay, so I have written like that. Okay, now this is the command select star from the all this is the command as a subquery. It is I'm putting into whole the command as a subquery here. Okay, it is going to return, it is going to execute this command in all the databases and going to insert into the testing 026 database. Now, sir, if I want to execute with using this SA credentials, you have to set here as a true. I am copying this one. Here I am setting as a true so that it will use these SA credentials. Okay. In my case, okay, what happened? The SA credentials for all the databases are same. Okay, so in some cases it might not be true. At that time you have to use Microsoft Entry ID so that where we can add that, okay, into admin group. Now here one thing is like this is admin group, and we can like see, if you see here, this admin is having sysadmin permission so that he can run on the master database. Now here, first, what I'm trying to execute, now I'm using SA credentials. I'm getting the data here. This is like I'm framing the URL, and this is how like it is initializing the Spark skills, and I'm inserting all the empty data frames, and here in this all the data frames it is going to that, and what are the failed server is going to get into that. So I'm trying to like if failed servers are there, it will be going to list into that. Finally, I'm combining all the data frames. Now what are the data it is going to print like that. Now for example, first I have created the table. Let's see. So I'm going to, yes, that table is there, good. Now I'm just executing that. So start and run. Okay, I need to run this computer. Start. Computer has to be started. Now the computer has been started here. Now if I see here that the computer is running up and running, so now it is going to run. So it got failed. What happened? So it is saying that. So it is going to run. So first if we see here, it is running on testing 26 server. So it got executed. See, this is the testing 26 output. Okay, and like testing 27, it got error. So testing 27. What is the error? It is, let's see. So obviously this we can accept TCP. Why? Because the server doesn't exist. Okay, now it is running a failed to connect server 20 all data uh, and it got failed and there is no output. There is no output for 27. Okay, now we have only data for 26 as of now. Why? Because 27 is a empty database. I have created a server, but I don't have any databases in that. Okay, now we are good. Let's see the data is got executed or not. Go and refresh. So once you done refresh, now go to here. Now I'm clicking here. Now select run. Sir, I'm having 139 rows. Okay, now what happened here? Now I'm going back again here. Now I'm setting the asset true here, false. So coming that and I'm here false. Why? Because I need to use this IP. Wantedly I'm using this I'm giving the wrong password here. Okay, now so that I can confirm to myself that it is using this password, this authentication. Now I am running this one, click execute. So as of now I'm having 139 rows. So 139, 139, 139 plus 139 plus 278 or more than that. 1 minute is there, right? So total 278 rows or more than that I need have. Why? Because I this utilization we can get up to 1 minute. Now so this is old one. So let's see it is using that or not. Yeah, it got executed. Okay, and so testing 0708 uh, it's all are connected fail. Maybe the password was wrong. I think so. I'm going to give this one only to make sure that. Okay, let's see whether it is the same password or not. So if I execute this one, only 139 rows are there. So I need to see that whether I'm able to connect using this name or not. This is the that I need to manually confirm. Or otherwise, I need to go to the Microsoft Entry ID and I need to reset that users and passwords. Now here go to Harsha, reset. So this is the password. So now what I can do here is I can open a portal, portal.azure.com. So here I can paste that, right? Now go to this thing. Okay, meanwhile, so it got failed already. So now what I'm going to do, I'm copy this one. So I used to then now go to password and go to this. So approve the OTP 72 is done. Now current the password. Now I don't know what is that big password. I'm going to give this one. Now I'm changing this to 7y 7y normal C. Okay, copy this one. So I'm going to change later as well this one. Now, now go to this here and paste it one. Sign in. Don't update. Now this is good. Now I'm able to connect. Now see the server, whether I'm able to connect or not. Microsoft Enter ID and give the password. No, not give that email ID first. Connect. So that is done. Now let's see. I am using the same password meanwhile. So always you make sure that you are able to connect using SSMS and then move forward. So as of now, I'm using this one. So now this is good. Now I'm executing this one. So as of now, so this is I'm just removing that and 139 rows are there. Now good. So meanwhile, so here the main aim is like that you need to I mean set false for Microsoft Enter ID. Yes, this is good. Done. 26. It is unable to authenticate in Active Directory. So now see, even though I am unable to Microsoft Enter Manage Entity, not this one. Okay, now if I give this password, uh, due to configuration change made by admission because you moved to no longer you might use multi-factor authentication. Yes, why? Because every time I mean uh, I need to use Microsoft and the Enter ID. That's the reason I'm unable to log in with this user. So now what I can do here to make you sure that now I'm going to create one user. Now this one. Now go to Arsha and see status is enabled and So go to SQL servers here and go to here and go to the Microsoft admin. DDD is there. Okay, and this is we have admin and go to Entra ID and go to groups. VMS is this one and now go to here DDD security group and see SQL access this one, right? Two users are there. Now I'm going to create one more user. So user create new user. So here I'm calling as a text. Okay, and here I'm calling as a text and next, next, add a group. So I'm padding at this one. Select new and testing 06. I can call it as. So now you can. Now this is the password for him. Okay, and review and create. Yeah, now is good. Now log into this one. Now go to this user. Now done. See, now I am able to good. So now let's see that whether this is also user for same thing. I have not enabled a MFA for that. So now go to testing 06 Microsoft Enter ID. Now I'm copying this user and I'm proceed to connect. Now I want to connect this one. Now I'm able to connect using this one. Now he's good. Now I need to copy this thing and here paste. I need to paste that one. Here I need to give done. Now if I click execute, it has to get executed. Why? Okay. Now we have successfully uh, able to run the data and everything. So it is running one job. So now it is successfully completed. See, I'm able to run able to connect using authentication. Okay. Now it is done. Now it is good. Now if I see here, I'm able to get 278 rows. So for now, we got executed successfully. Now what I need to do, if I don't want to use SQL admin and yes sir, you can connect using token. So for that, you need to go to the register app registration. So here I have created one database SQL access here. Now here you need to copy that client ID and tenant ID. Okay, and while you need to manage you need to while generating this certificate, you get secret ID. Now here you need to upload tenant ID, service principal, uh, like app ID and secret value. Okay, and you have to make sure that access will be a part of the admin group. Okay, now what are the token it has been generated. it has been generated. It is going to use that token and it is going to execute this query. Now if I click for that, you need to import, you need to install ADAL and this one, all these two. So I already installed, that's the reason I'm directly importing that. Now if I click execute, so it is going to see what is that error. No module found. Why? It has been installed, right? So I will remove this one. Yeah, now I will try to that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, and I'm going to like take new query notebook and I'm installing this. So I'm doing this. So I'm duplicating this one. So go to recent this one and using token. So I'm using this. So finally I'm using this one. Yeah, now it is good. Now I'm this using going to this one. So now click execute. Why it is going to, now I want to refresh this one. So now if I click execute, okay. Now if I do that, if I click install, so now I am into, So here it got data fetch and inserted into from 2016. Now it is trying to fetch the data testing 28. However, that server is not exist. So it is taking some time. So now if I see here, so testing 27, 26 got executed, testing 28 it got failed, testing 27 it got inserted. Now I'm having 278 rows. Now if I click execute, see I got 427, 22 rows. Means we have successfully authenticated with Microsoft and SC authentication with Microsoft entry and with token as well. Now the part here is, sir, here I'm getting the duplicate data. Why? Because I have not used any where command here. If I use, I didn't say that here if I see here, I didn't use any where command. So for example, if you fetch the daily data day by day, for last 7 days data, it is going to fetch insert again and again. So here you need to restrict that, okay, where you need to fetch last 7 days data. Okay, I mean to say like if you want to run every week, then you have to use where command like fast 7 days data. Or if you want to fetch every day, you have to use minus, I mean 1 day back data. So you have to use where command. Even though if you executed multiple times, sometimes we will get the duplicate data as well. Now in this case only, I am having duplicate data. Okay, why? Because same data and I am inserted again. Now what should I do? So here you can see you can use this command so that you will get only required data as well. Now if I go here and so this is how you can I mean you can group the you don't get I mean with these two combination I'm getting the data, but I want other details as well, right? So for that you need to use CTE. Now here I'm doing that. Now in place of this thing I need to use new table. So now I'm going to get required data as well. I'm not getting, even though you have multiple duplicate data, so I'm getting only 155 rows as well. Okay. Now if we want to see, now go to this one. Okay, now master 144 and almost some 144 and 110. I have inserted 10 extra, right? Okay, no problem. This is the eliminated duplicate data. So now if I see here, okay, now all the data, I mean, I don't, there is no duplicate data here. Okay, and now if I see any distinct here, now if I use distinct, see, I'm having 155 only as well. So this is how you can restrict. You can eliminate if you fetch the data depending upon the this thing. I mean to say if the job schedule is good, then you don't get the duplicate data as well. Or otherwise, you have to truncate the data as well. Sometimes you need to use manually truncate. I hope you may like my video. The main intention of this video is how to connect to multiple Azure SQL databases using multiple options. I hope you may like this video. I'm going to give all these scripts in the comment. So in the comment we have some limitations. So first I will going to pin one comment. Under that I will go to comment. I give another query under that comment. So I hope you may like this video. Thank you.